Okay, we've got Brian Moore, number 53 from Methacton, up against Bill Smith for the opening tap. Moore wins it, goes back to Randy Bound. Bound to Greg Ridge, who's played an excellent game with 13 points here. Ridge back to McHugh, who's being pressed by Steve Bono. Okay, Ridge goes down inside the lane now to Moore, but his shot is blocked. Paul Dean brings it up court. Nice pass to Dean, give and go, back to Bono to Dean. Dean put up the shot, but it was short, but it doesn't matter. He was fouled on the play. Foul called on number 53. Brian Moore, it's going to send Dean to the line.
Some good passing underneath, Al.
Definitely nice give and go from Dean back to Bono, back to Dean again. Dean on the year, 62% foul shooter. He hits the first.
Dean playing a great game. It's tapped around. Alfred with the rebound. And it misses. Oh, McHugh saves it. It goes to Bernard Bryant. Oh, baby. Goes to Alfred. Goes cross court to Dean. Inside to Smith. He shoots. Oh, he scores. 38-36. We have a barn burner here.
McHugh trying to bring it down court now from Methacton, being played tight by Steve Bono. Norristown's turning on here in the fourth quarter. Ridge had the ball, stolen though by Bill Smith of Norristown. Okay, Bernard Bryant's going to bring it up the court now for the Eagles.
Norristown has come alive here in the fourth period on defense anyway.
Okay, Bill Smith goes in for the shot. But there's going to be a foul called on number 53. Oh, correction, it's going to be a jump ball between Bill Smith and Brian Moore. 38-36, 6 minutes left to go in the game, Methacton leading. Here's the tap, Smith wins it. Dean gets control of the ball. Nice pass by Dean to Bono.
Oh, what a pass!
Bono made a beautiful left-hand hook shot there to tie the score 38-all.
McHugh, a jumper. He misses. Bill Smith with the rebound. He's out to Dean.
The Norristown Gymnasium is going crazy here as Norristown has fought back to tie this game 38-all here in the fourth quarter.
That's true. They've awakened the crowd.
Bryant has control now over to George Alford. Back to the top of the key to Bryant, over to Dean. Dean loses control.
Oh, sloppy. Oh.
Dean, the pass went off his leg, and it's going to be Methacton's ball as Dean lost control that time. Greg Ridge is going to inbound the ball over to McHugh now from Methacton, who's going to bring it down court. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
McHugh has it shoved back by Steve Bono. Kirk Nagy inbounding the ball. He passes out to Ridge. Ridge has been silenced here in the second half, pretty much. He misses. It's a scramble for the ball. We're going to have a jump ball. As they unpile, we'll find out who's going to jump. It'll be Brian Moore for the Warriors. Maybe Bono for the Eagles.
It's going to be George Alford going up now for the Eagles against Brian Moore. Moore has a 4-inch height advantage here. Tap is up, Moore wins it, but Bono takes control of it. The ball went to Smith, who momentarily was stunned as he was going to go to the opposite basket. He has recovered though, and he dishes it off to Brian, who gives it to George Alford. Alford takes a long shot. Smith gets the rebound though. Puts it up, and it's good.
This place is going wild.
Smith was fouled on that play as he recovered George Alford's jump shot. The foul was on Brian Moore, Methacton's center, his fourth foul in the game. Smith to the line now. On the year, a 69% foul shooter. And he misses it, but Bono gets the rebound. The ball is tapped out of bounds, though, on Norristown. Norristown leading 40-38 here with 5 minutes, 20 seconds left in the game.
McHugh bringing the ball up. Eagles playing tough defense. Oh, he got it! Great play there by number 45, Randy Bounds.
Also a foul on the play called on Bill Smith of Norristown. So Bound is going to be sent to the line for a chance for a three-point play to give the Warriors the lead.
Now that was a great second effort by Bound, who had the ball, retreated right back into his face, got the ball back and put it right back up. He misses it.
Alfred, Bill Smith gets the rebound of Bounds miss and jumps it to Bryant. Bryant up to Dean now, 40 all game, under 5 minutes to play. Bryant over to George Alford. Top of the key to Bryant, over to Dean again. Dean takes a long shot, and he misses it. Rebounded, though, by Alford, but he loses it to Methacton.
2-on-1.
McHugh pulls up for the 18-footer, and it's good. So Methacton jumps out to a 42-40 lead here. Bryant's going to bring the ball up, over to George Alford. Still trying to work the ball inside. Bryant pulls up for the jumper, and it's short, rebounded, Methacton.
McHugh bringing the ball up. Foul on Bono. No?
No, that time the foul was called on number 21, George Alford, which is going to send Matt McHugh to the line.
McHugh with 11 points in this game. These free throws are important. It is a 42-40 ball game. 4:13 left. Every mistake here can be critical.
Substitution for Norristown, number 12, Dwayne Alford, has come in now for Steve Bono.
Eagle fans trying to rattle McHugh, but it doesn't work. As he makes his first shot. He's up for a second, and it is good! 44-40. 4:07 left. Alford with the ball. He puts it up. It's going to be short. It's fought for. McHugh with the ball. He's got Ridge open, but he doesn't see him. McHugh trying to drive. He's got it stolen. We're going to have a foul, though. We're going to have a foul.
Foul being caught on Bernard Bryant as Norristown takes time out here. Methacton leading 44-40 with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left here in the ball game.
I'll tell you how both teams are coming out fighting and smoking in this second half, and they've done a really good job, both defensively and offensively. It's been a very quickly paced ball game, a lot of run and gun, and it's really been a fun game to watch.
Norristown, though, still has problems trying to penetrate inside to the of the Methacton's 2-3 zone defense, and that's been their main problem all night long.
Very, very true. They can't seem to get inside to the men they want in there. Bono for Smith.
Okay, as this play resumes here, we've got Bill Smith still at center along with George Alford and Dwayne Alford at the forward positions. And then we've got Paul Dean, number 14, and Bernard Bryant, number 3, at the guard slots. Play resumes. Matt McHugh is going to be going to the line. On the year, McHugh is a 78% foul shooter, and thus far tonight he's really come back here in the second half. After having 4 at halftime, he has 13 points now.
He really has come on, and that has been maybe the biggest surprise here. He makes another.
McHugh has scored. Hit in his last 3 foul shots here. McHugh up for another one, and it's good. Methacton opens up a 46-40 lead. McHugh has 15 points on the night. Okay, Dean tries to go inside to Bill Smith, but it's picked off by Methacton. Bad pass that time. Dean tried to try a bounce pass inside, but Methacton easily picked it off. McHugh bringing it down court now for the Warriors. Offensive foul, though, called on Matt McHugh. So Norristown gets a break and gets the ball back. 3 minutes, 29 seconds left here in Methacton. 46-40. Okay, Bryant bringing the ball up for Norristown. Bryant down inside to Bill Smith, but it's knocked out by Dean. Recovers before the ball goes out to George Alford. Alford's shot is blocked and it's out of bounds. Okay, Bryant inbounds it down underneath to Bill Smith, who goes up and scores. Nice pass that time for Bryant down underneath the Bill Smith for the bucket. Okay, McHugh has control of the ball, being played by George Alford. McHugh drops it off to Greg Ridge. 46-42 Methacton. Okay, McHugh as Methacton tries to stall and run down the clock here a bit. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. McHugh and Ridge just passing it back and forth between one another. They double team McHugh. There's going to be a foul on the play. Foul called on number 21, George Alford of Norristown. A holding foul, and it's going to send McHugh to the line once again for the Warriors. He's hit on his last 4 attempts from the foul line.
Seems like he's been there the whole 4th period, Al.
Definitely. He scored 6 of the last 8 Methacton points, and he hits another one right here.
We're beginning to find out why Methacton fans are calling him the best shooter they've ever had there.
Okay, McHugh hits both shots. Norristown now trails 42-48. Timeout by Coach Werkheiser of the Eagles. There you can see the score, 42 for Norristown, 48 for Methacton with 2:29 left in the game. Leading scorer so far for the Eagles has still been George Alford, who has yet to score it since the first half, who has 10 points, followed by Paul Dean and Bill Smith with 9 apiece. Steve Bono has 12, leading the way for Norristown, but he has fouled out of the game apparently. Okay, Bryant has control. Bryant pulls up for a 17-footer. It's short. Rebounded by Bill Smith. Bill Smith again rebounds underneath the basket and puts it up, saving the Eagles. That time, Kirk Nagy of Methacton was called for traveling. So Norristown gets a break with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left here, trailing by 4. Okay, no. Paul Dean hits from the outside, 48-46 now for the Methacton Warriors, lead only by 2 points. So in the last 45 seconds here, George Alford Bernard Bryant missed an outside shot. Bill Smith recovered and put it in underneath the basket. Kirk Nagy was called for traveling in the Eagles' side of the court. The ball was inbounded right to Paul Dean, who took a 15-footer and scored, cutting Methacton's lead here, 48-46. 2 minutes, 3 seconds left here in the game as Methacton has caught a timeout.
Kirk Nagy's going to inbound the ball. Dwayne Alford, the only difference in the starting lineup, replacing Bono. Greg Ridge with the ball. They're double-teaming him. He can't get out. Oh! It's stolen! Oh!
That time,
George Alford with the ball.
Bill Smith blocked that pass that time. George Alford has control. Working it around now to Paul Dean. Nice pass underneath to Bill Smith. Smith shot is up, but it's no good, but there's a foul on the play.
Now the smart thing, they're going inside. They're going inside to Bill Smith, and it's working. He's getting the foul. They're getting what they want. They're getting inside, and that's what they wanted to do.
Right, Bill Smith has gotten 3 baskets here when he's being underneath the basket when Norristown's been getting the ball. Smith on the line. He hits his first shot. Okay, Smith has another shot to go here. They're down by 1 minute 42 left in the game. Smith's short. Shot is short.
Oh, they award the ball. They award the ball to Norristown. They go underneath. Oh! What a play! Woo! Listen to the crowd. (49-48), Norristown in front. Brian Moore has just fouled out of the game. Who are they going to send in? It looks like Loughlin. Steve Loughlin looks like he's going to be sent in. No. Correction, Brian Devlin. They're doing what they want to do. They're getting the ball inside. Smith, up with it. He missed it. Gay with the right hand scores. Oh, what a play. 51-48. McHugh being pressured, and he's fouled by Bernard Bryant. 51-48, 1:28 remaining in the game. What a finish.
Foul caught on Bernard Bryant that time. That's going to send Matt McHugh to the line for Methacton. He's hit his last six foul attempts. McHugh, the point is good. You're going to hear the Norristown crowd rattling McHugh at the foul line. McHugh misses. Norristown holds on for a 51-49 lead. A minute 23 left as they slow down the pace now. Okay, Bryant to Dean. Okay, Dean tried to go inside now to Bill Smith. The ball went out of bounds on Methacton. No, Bryant inbounds to George Alford. Alford takes a jumper. He misses. Rebounded by Paul Dean. Dean back to Bryant. Bryant to Dean. Werkheiser wants him to run out time on the clock. Bryant to Dean again. To Bryant. 58 seconds left here in the game. George Alford back to Bryant. To Paul Dean. Paul Dean hits from the left-hand corner on a very risky play that time, but he had confidence in his shot and took it and scored, giving Norristown a 4-point lead here. 45 seconds left in the game. There's also been a foul after that shot by Dean, and it's going to send a Methacton player to the line as Methacton calls timeout. There you see the score, 45 seconds left, 53-49, Norristown's lead. The big thing in this fourth quarter, in these last 2 minutes, has been the play of Bill Smith and Paul Dean. Smith has gotten 3 baskets underneath. Paul Dean has followed up one of his foul misses and also hit from the left corner to give Norristown this 4-point lead here.
And Bill Smith has been doing a superb job underneath, working his way under, diligently getting the fouls called, making the foul shots. He's just been doing a great job. Him and Dean. 14 points for Bill Smith. 16 for Dean. Paul Dean, 16 points. Who's at the line? Randy Bound at the line. Bound with 9 points. He missed it. Bill Smith with a rebound.
Okay, Bernard Bryant bringing it up court, and he's fouled. Desperation foul that time by Greg Ridge of Methacton. So Bryant, because of the backcourt foul, is going to be sent to the line. The Eagles have this game wrapped up unless Methacton can pull off a miracle here. Bryant misses the first shot, but he gets a second here. And he misses his second, rebounded by Bill Smith. Lost it though, but Matt McHugh has it for Methacton. 30 seconds left in the game. McHugh drives. And there's going to be a foul called on Paul Dean of Norristown.
McHugh trying to do it all by himself right now. He's their main man, and he's got the burden rested on his shoulders. He's got to do it.
And McHugh misses his first foul shot of the night. Paul Dean, long outlet pass to a wide open George Alford. Alford puts it up, and that sealed the ball game. Alford scores his first points here of the second half, and what good big points. Okay, 8 seconds left here in the game. It's going to be Methacton's ball. Norristown has iced the victory here.
Fans just piling out of the gymnasium right now as Paul Dean stands at the line. Dean with a fine game. He misses it. Ball loose. Ridge saves it. Bernard Bryant trying to stall, and they foul him. Number 21, and that is Steve Lockman. And the game is over. He'll get his last shot, but the game is over. No time remaining. Bryant at the line, shooting by himself. He missed it. He missed it. Game is over. Norristown wins it 55-49 with a sensational fourth quarter.
We're here with Coach Bill Werkheiser of the Norristown Eagles, who were victorious tonight by the score of 56-49 over the Methacton Warriors. And Coach, how was the team able to finally solve Methacton's tough defense?
Well, we wanted to get it to Billy and Steve inside all night, but had a little trouble the first half. But what we did, we told Billy and Steve both to move up a little higher in the lane and get in front of the back of the zone so we could try to bounce it into him. And as you saw, Paul Dean got into him 4 or 5 times late in the fourth quarter, and Billy was able to convert I think 3 out of 4, and a couple of them were 3-point plays. So we did make that one adjustment, moving them up the lane, and we have a tendency to try to beat a zone with outside shooting, which you have to have, but you can't beat it with just outside shooting. You have to get it in low and try to get some 3-point plays or get some people in foul trouble, and we were able to do that the second half or late in the fourth quarter, of course, with Billy. And if they do drop back, then you always have the jump shot with Paul and George on the side. But we got into Steve a few times tonight, and more so on Billy's side. You can bet we're going to work on it a little bit harder from this point in against the zone.
You silenced Matt McHugh very well in that first half, and then he suddenly exploded in the second half. Were you worried about that at all?
Well, I thought we were playing very good man-to-man defense the first half. George Alfred got in a little foul trouble, but Steve did an excellent job on him simply because he was getting a lot of help from George and Paul Dean on the side when they were setting picks for him. But I think most of Matt McHugh's points tonight were on the foul line, really, when you get right down to him. He had a lot of points, and he's an excellent player, but he had a lot of pressure on him tonight. Nagy's one of the real good scorers, too, and I don't think he got a whole lot tonight either. But most of McHugh's points, I think, tonight were on the foul line, which is going to happen when you're trying to play an aggressive man-to-man.
Right, 10 of his 18 tonight were on the foul line, and Nagy only scored 4 for the entire game. Well, thank you very much, Coach Werkheiser, for your time here. And now here's Ken with some more information on the Methacton squad.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, as the coach pointed out, McHugh did play a very good game, but most of his points did come from the foul line. McHugh wound up with a total of 18 points for the game. Kirk Nagy finished with 4. Brian Moore, 4. Randy Bound had 11. Greg Ridge, 13. Steve Lucknane had none, and he played a good bit of the game. And now, any final notes?
Yeah, leading the scoring tonight for the victorious Eagles was Paul Dean, who had 16 points, followed by Bill Smith, who had 14 points. And as you heard, it was mainly from Coach Werkheiser, it was mainly Smith and Dean that actually won the game in the last 2 minutes and 45 seconds for the Eagles. They were followed in scoring by George Alfred, who had 12, even though he was saddled with some early foul trouble, and Steve Bono, who had 12 points, who eventually fouled out of the game with about 4 minutes left. Dwayne Alfred had the only other 2 points for the Norristown Eagles. So from the Norristown Gymnasium, my name's Alan Rye, and for Ken Zajac and myself, the final score here is Norristown 56, Methacton Warriors 49.